Remember a couple months ago when Quando Rondo basically came out, said he was dropping his flag, leaving the Rolling 60s, and essentially turning a new leaf in his life? Well, apparently that did not happen because the police organizations basically took a major raid and took down Quando Rondo, and he's basically caught up in a RICO case, a state RICO case, alleging that he is a leader of a faction in Savannah, Georgia, man. We gotta get into this crazy situation right now because it's definitely not looking good for his career. The state is looking out to get him, man. We're gonna get into it right now, but before we do, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run in this video, man. Make sure y'all check out the merch link in the description at staysafeworld.com. You already know what's going on. Make sure you join the notification gang so when I post, you got the notifications right away, man. Let's tap into this. Let's go.
Now you're looking at exclusive video that WJCL 22 News gathered at the scene of a raid of a home in Savannah to collect evidence as part of an ongoing investigation into the Rolling 60s gang. Now this is the same gang that the Chatham County District Attorney described Rondo as a manager in an indictment that was just released. And tonight we have learned that this is not the only home that was raided by a joint team of city, county, and federal law enforcement. Terrell Bowman is a Savannah rapper indicted on gang and drug charges. A Chatham County grand jury indictment accuses him of being a leader of the so-called Rolling 60s.
Man, so a multiple page indictment in Chatham County, Georgia includes 49 counts of drug charges, gang affiliation, and illegal use of cell phones. 19, including Taekwon Terrell Bowman, also known as Quando Rondo, are being hit with multiple charges each. Bowman is accused of violating the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act, aka the RICO Act, for being in a manager role of the Rolling 60s gang. He also is being charged with the illegal use of communication for using a cell phone to set up a sale of marijuana. In the indictment submitted by Chatham County District Attorney's Office, Bowman is said to have traveled to Macon, Georgia on June 4, 2023 to pay a supplier for marijuana, and he was going to flood the streets. Bro, why is he pulling up to Macon, Georgia instead of like pulling up to California? Honestly, you know, I need to get right. But anyways, several other people are said to have traveled to Atlanta to deliver money to a supplier there for the weed. Also including in the indictment is 3 men arrested in Savannah Police Department's Total Focus operation back in April. And in the indictment, under count 13, Grant is said to be also a manager of the Rolling 60s gang and is accused of running the residence at East 39th Street in Savannah as a drug distribution location. Before being booked in the Chatham County Jail, Bowman tweeted out that, "I love you, his kids, and I'm gonna be back with 2 C's, man." This is just like this rap lifestyle basically catching up to him, but you can totally tell the state wants to take down Quando Rondo for his quote-unquote drug distribution operation, and they're really just selling weed. Honestly, that's not even too crazy if you really think about it. Probably sounds like it's like personal usage, but besides that, the Rolling 60s in the state of Georgia, specifically in Savannah, has done a lot of other stuff, which is the reason why they want to probably take them down. But the main thing that they're actually getting Quando Rondo on is just distribution and sale of weed, man, which honestly kind of crazy if you think about it, because of, you know, the majority of states in America right now are pretty much weed friendly and are allowing people with business licenses to open up and like sell weed legally. So it's just kind of crazy that he has to, you know, get arrested for just selling weed nowadays. But it's also his involvement in the Rolling 60s that basically came to a head and got him involved in this in the first place, and basically got him taken down and having to face RICO charges. They basically raided his house the other day, which is never a good thing. You know, they're raiding his house looking for all sorts of stuff, probably looking for guns and drugs. But I'm guessing so far the only thing they have found actually is the weed, which, you know, isn't the worst offense compared to like what people like Young Thug were doing, which was, you know, just killing people, allegedly, what the police were saying he was doing, and, you know, doing a lot of other stuff. So it's kind of crazy that all they really got in trouble for was really just selling weed, you know. That's not even something too major. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets past that, but if there's any guns or anything further in that, it's going to be not a good situation.